Today is Put 'em on the Spot Fridays. You want to know what you're about to be put on the spot for? The age-old puzzle question.
The age-old puzzle question?
Yeah, the puzzle table question. This is for the budget.
Your people didn't see my comment?
I think it was a
pretty, I think it's self-explanatory. Self-explained. What is it?
Self-explanatory.
Mm-hmm.
This is for fun and budget, guys. Somebody said, I'm paraphrasing, I gotta take seriously the things that you want so that you don't feel like I'm dismissing your desires.
I already felt that a long time ago. And I just said to myself, I ain't letting her take my desire away from me. My true deep and desire.
Babe, a puzzle table is not your desire.
I know, that's why I didn't well, it was a desire, but it wasn't a desire. You know what I'm saying?
But this is what I feel. Every time
and come from that, since that day we haven't done puzzles because we don't have a puzzle team.
I don't care. I'll do a puzzle if I want on this table, like I've been doing.
I know, but see, that's what you do.
This is what I feel though about you.
We got another puzzle, right?
Yeah, I have another puzzle. Yes. Every other day you have a new desire. We can go to Home Depot and you point out 50 desires that you want.
I bet you have 50 desires, the same, different where.
But my thing about it is, I say it's not about the desire. It's about pacing yourself and planning for it. Because if we sporadically went and got everything we wanted, it would either be on a credit card, and the credit card would have to wait to be paid off in full. Remember, my whole thing is paying off a credit card in full that same month.
Mm-hmm.
I think it would be easy for you to slip back into the habit of, I'm just paying on a credit card, but not necessarily paying it off.
I still feel like that way, but go ahead.
That you're just paying on a credit card. Yeah, I know. I know. Because he be buying stuff and he be charging it, and I be like,
yeah, I be buying.
What's your plan for that?
I be buying these vacations. That's what I be buying. That's what.
Dude, you just rented a Tesla in Florida.
And that's gonna get paid off.
But that's not the point.
Actually, I think I paid it off already.
You might have, but the point is you didn't necessarily check your budget to see if it was really in your budget.
Yes, I did have my budget. I had a budget. You want to see my budget? You might not like the number of my budget, but I did have it. It was $1,800. That's including plane tickets and hotel stay. So
that's not what I mean by budget, though.
So I had budgeted, and I budgeted for a reason. I budgeted to say, in case things is not looking that fun in Miami. Sometimes my family tends to like want to do things, or they're not doing things, or they just staying home, and not all of us can be at the same home at the same time. So I had an escape plan just in case, because I did want to see my friend Orlando, and it's been a while that I've been saying that I want to go see him, and especially he got his new home. God bless his new home, and my godson, our godson. It was his birthday also, so I had that up on the air to see to go out there. And the only way I knew I was gonna, and technically I had a plan too. I wanted my cousin to come with me, my gratitude brother, Andy, and
y'all don't understand how much Jay is cracking me up, and that's also his gratitude brother.
And he has a car, so he probably would have drove his car up there. So you know what I'm saying, like I planned it.
Hold on, do y'all actually do gratitude?
Yeah, we do gratitude in our own ways.
All right, go ahead.
So I just had a plan just in case things didn't go as planned. I had a backup plan, because I wanted to do something special with my daughter, because it's gonna be me and her.
All right, so you budgeted $1,800 for Miami, nigga.
Yeah.
That's why he say you ain't probably gonna like it.
Yeah, and
That's
a lot of money for the just for 6 days pretty much
in Miami.
Yeah. So yeah, like I looked like if I didn't need if I didn't get the hotel stay or the car, that's like $1,000 right there off the back.
Mm-hmm.
But
no, I don't have a problem with that. Like you said, as long as it's budgeted, like you have the money to cover it.
Yes.
And but I feel like sometimes with all of your one-off things that you want us to do, like buy a puzzle table, buy a this, buy that, all the random stuff that we don't need.
Yeah, it adds up.
It adds up.
Yeah.
And it can go towards, like you said, Miami. Like I feel like what you did in Miami is more purposeful than the stuff like a puzzle table.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, it's just to be with my daughter. So we could be doing anything. We don't have to like.
Yeah, you don't have to spend that much money.
Yeah, you understand. I could have bought my puzzle table, and it would have probably just been $1,700. I would have budget. You know what I'm saying? So, you always have to adjust your budgets. Right? You can adjust it.
Mm-hmm. And
you don't have to. What Tinesha says, when you budget something, that doesn't mean you go ahead and go wow and spend the whole budget. You know what I'm saying? If you can find deals and you can find other ways to save a couple of coins, at the end of the day, you can use it for something more purposeful.
Mm-hmm. And I feel like the other caveat is also keep an eye on your long-term financial plans. Like, what are your long-term goals? Whether it's to save a certain amount of money, to pay off your car, to, you know what I'm saying? So it's like saying, if I don't buy a puzzle table, that money can go on the car. A lot of people don't think of it like that because they think like it's only $20, even though the puzzle table is more than that. But let's say if it's only $20, what's $20? I looked it up. It's in my video. What's $20?
We could have got it in the garage sale. Go ahead.
What's $20 gonna do toward a car payment? You know what I mean? Like they'd be like, "That's only $20. Why would it?"
That's $20.
That ain't gonna help much.
That's $20, and then you do another $20. That's $40.
Yeah.
So the principal. And you throw it in the principal. You don't throw it into the payment, so it goes.
And it becomes a mental game. It becomes a game so that you start retraining your brain to say, "Oh, if I have extra money, I get to put it over here, and then that gets to be paid off faster, and then I'll be done with it."
Yeah, it was a year and a half. I stopped doing extra payments on my car. It's been a year and a half.
But imagine, like your car, like if your car payment
I was given another like $600 a month on my car.
You're probably been paid off by now.
Oh yeah, it would.
When I met him, I had him in a whole plan that would have all his debt paid off in 2 years. Did he want to do that? No. You do that? No. You went and did your own thing. You talked to some broke people you knew and did what they said, and he did. Where he at now? It ain't work. It put him in a whole bad position because people don't want to listen to me. Y'all don't want to listen to me. But my way, the reason why you don't want to listen to me is because my way is not sexy. It's not magical. It's simple, plain, and easy. People don't want to do that. They want to do stuff that get rich quick it's not quick. It's steady. It's making steady progress towards a thing. Like he said, you ain't paid an extra thing on your car. Even if you would have threw in the habit of, what's your car payment? $520. Even if you would have had the habit of, I pay $550 a month on my car. Like, just tell your brain that. You know what I mean? That adds up. And then sometimes it becomes a game for you, where that's what my house is. When I first started paying on my house, I did not want to do that. Because I used to be like, why would I spend all that extra money on my house when I could do stuff with it? I could shop, I can travel, I can, But now it's a game. And the way your world works is your world will figure out a way to do both. So now my world figured out a way to pay all this extra money on my house and do the stuff I want. So much so, money just flies to me, baby, doesn't it? Yeah. You didn't say that convincingly.
Yes. No, but
what happened to me yesterday, babe? What happened to me?
Wait. So, like she said, like you got to play these fun games with yourself. That at the end, you're gonna feel like, oh, things just happens to her all the time. No, she's been practicing this for years and months, and when she has the opportunity to take advantage or get an opportunity to actually, get more than what she expected, it looks like she's been getting blessed all this time. But you have to get yourself in that trending mode, that route that's gonna open up and release, less stress or bring in more money. So what happened to you the other day?
Yesterday, remember? Out of nowhere, another $4,000 opportunity flew into my life.
How? Oh.
You remember?
Okay. All right.
Out of nowhere.
Were you a tenant? Okay.
And I don't work hard at it. I don't want to work hard at it. And I tell you, I don't want you to work hard at anything.
No, I know.
I just want it to come. And it does.
It does.
But I feel you have to honor and respect your money.
And then, you've been having these good habits coming to you all this time. When this extra comes in, you could do more with it. You don't have to put it to that. Maybe you could put it to other things that you've been putting things behind because you've been paying other stuff off or whatever the case is. Like, I got this money to do this now. And we can get a puzzle table.
We're not getting a puzzle table. I already thought about it.
We can get a blender. We can get, a juice maker,
It's going to go towards,
we can get the top
of that painter.
Top of the jacuzzi,
I do need that.
So,
and that's what I mean. When you think puzzle table, I look at all the other stuff that we actually need.
Yes. That
has priority. Like the top of this jacuzzi is like $700.
Yeah, no, it ain't cheap.
So why put $100 or $200 to a puzzle table when it can go toward that? So that's what I be thinking about. So it's not about how much it only costs. It's about the fact that money can make a dent and look at it as a discount. If I don't pay $30 for a puzzle table, that $30 can feel like I'm taking $30 off of my jacuzzi table top. It all helps. I don't care if it's my money or his money, because he'll be buying a puzzle table with his money, but it don't matter because he can give that money to me and I can use it.
So like
toward what we need around this house.
So I was thinking about too, like a strategy how I could save some money coming up in June. Is because I have a trip in June. It's my queen's birthday, and it's time for me to go back to Miami. So I was thinking, I don't know, brainstorming. What about if I bring G here for like a long weekend, like a Friday, Saturday, Sunday? She goes back home Monday.
That's a good idea.
I feel like it will be way cheaper for me to go out there. I could still work. In the afternoon, like in the late, when she wakes up or whatever, I could take her with me to do some deliveries or whatever the case is.
It is cheaper because when we go out there, we're paying for 2 flights to go out there.
Yeah, and I'm making $0.
Yup, and if she comes out here, we're paying for 2 flights and a hotel.
Yeah.
And if she come out here, we're just paying for her flight.
Her flight in here, and I could be making still some money, spending time with me. We won't do too much because when she comes for summertime, we have a lot of things.
But I've been having things I want to do.
Yeah, so we could sneak in 1 or 2 things.
Yeah, that'd be good.
So
have her come here for June. That's a great idea, baby.
Yeah, because there's a lot going on.
Because like you said, to go to Miami, we both got to take off from work.
Yeah, that's a lot.
And if she come here, we don't necessarily have to take off from work.
Yeah.
Because I can go to work or whatever.
In June, all the rooms will be occupied already? Oh, that's good.
We'll look at the calendar.
Yeah.
They stopped coming in.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. Because she still got her room. Holding there for dear life. We'll rent that room out too, right?
I want to redecorate it. It'll be so awesome if we can get rid of that big heavy furniture in the room, have more space.
Don't tell me, I'll break it down in little pieces.
No, I'm not telling you. Please don't. Please don't. Ain't nobody got time for Jay's.
It only has screws. I can take the screws off.
Let's just hold on. Let's just do all the other stuff first.
Flatten it like a cardboard.
Let's do all the other stuff first. Because we also need to fix that lattice board out there.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
You want a puzzle table. But yeah, that's why I say what y'all don't know about Jay always gonna want something. We could go to Walmart and he will see 12 things he want and think we gotta get. And ain't nobody got time, okay? We don't have time for all the things Jay want. We get it. Jay wants it all. Jay's a shopper. Don't let Jay go wild in Amazon.
Consumer. Calling me a consumer.
You are.
Yeah,
You are a consumer. And so, no, he doesn't ask me for permission to buy stuff. Usually he just buys stuff. He just don't happen to say that out loud. But when he wants something, and if he is going to get it, he just don't even say it. He just gets it. Because he already know I'm trying to talk him out of it. Don't you?
If I really want it, yeah.
But you should always tell me.
I do tell you.
So I can take you.
And it's on its way.
So, alright, y'all. So I just wanted to share that with y'all because y'all was like, I'm about to run this man away because he can't get a puzzle table.
Nah, I'm okay with my puzzle table.
We have a lot of tables. We have a card table in the basement with 4 chairs that go around the card table.
I don't know. I haven't seen that card table.
Exactly. It's right there because when I have parties, remember I pull up tables. And that's why I have extra tables, but I usually buy them.
What are you talking about? The folded one?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a card table?
Yeah, it's called a card table. That's why it has 4 chairs to go with it.
Plastic chairs?
Those folding chairs, they're not plastic.
Plastic and metal?
Mm-hmm. Or metal and whatever material the seats are. The seats are like cushion.
Oh, okay.
You ain't even never looked at it. But yeah, I do that because we do have events. And a lot of times I have to bring up more things to hold food on and stuff like that. But that's why. And my other table that I let you use that you put out in the garage and it ain't been back in the house since. That used to be in the basement.
That's my mechanic because I wanted to buy a whole tool thing.
He did. He wanted a whole tool storage thing. We ain't even got no tools.
Well, we got a lot of tools. And the tools that needs to be bought.
My thing is one day, but today is not the day. Today's not the day to buy all the things. Pace yourselves, babies. Pace yourselves.
I do pace myself.
I'm talking to them.
Oh.
Pace yourselves. Have a plan and make sure it fits comfortably within your budget. Until the next video, y'all. Thank y'all for sitting here and eating breakfast with us. Peace. Thank you, baby.